Welcome to the Committed Lifestyle Podcast, a place created for you, the woman who is ready to step up her game, up-level her mindset, and commit to taking action towards the life, relationships, and financial abundance she desires. My name is Jody.
And I am your co-host, Aspen, and we're serial entrepreneurs passionate about showing women the juicy tips, tricks, and tools to creating a life they love and loving the life they live.
So if you're ready for that, let's dive in. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the Committed Lifestyle. All right, if you guys missed the episode with Catherine Arneston from Energy Bits, oh my gosh, please go back and listen to it. It's got so much good content in it. Like, it's off the charts, amazing. Yeah. And I've got some great guests coming up for you guys. So super excited for that. Stay tuned. You're going to love it. But what I really want to talk about today, and this is something that it keeps coming up for me over and over and over and over. Is that the Energizer Bunny? I think that is, for me. And that is this whole theme around comparison. And honestly, I probably just talked about it on a podcast, I don't know how long ago, but I feel like I did. Or it's just the fact that I've been talking about it so much that I can't really remember if it was or it wasn't. But so there's this huge theme happening right now. And apparently it's not just me, but it's with a lot of females. This comparison thing is happening. And it's happening a lot because of social media. And not saying that's the only way that it's happening, but that's where I'm seeing it being the most prevalent. And I just want to talk about it really quick because what I'm finding, and it makes me want to almost cry in a way because it got to me, but the way I'm seeing it really tear down other people and letting it get to them in the way that they feel like they aren't enough, that what they're doing isn't enough. And that's just not it. And so I just want to go into this really quick is because I think social media is such a beautiful blessing and we can really touch a lot of lives. If you run a business utilizing social media, you can reach so many people. It's beautiful, the fact that we can have good laughs, that we can keep up with people and connect, with people that we haven't talked to in a while, and be a part of groups and just so many things. It's such a wonderful blessing. However, it also has a lot of parts to it that are not a beautiful blessing. And that's the part in the fact that a lot of women, I find, are seeing these short little snippets on social media and they're comparing themselves to this person when all they're seeing is a short snippet of their life and they're not seeing the full picture of what's actually going on behind the scenes, what's actually going on behind their phone. And I just really want to touch base on this because, in one of the businesses that I build, a lot of it has to do with social media and being on there. And, for me, I'm not a person who ever really, compared myself to others, I thought. And it wasn't until this year when my life literally did a 180 turn, pre and during COVID, that I found myself rebuilding from the ground up. And with that, I noticed I started to look at the people who were steps ahead of me in just one of these avenues that I chose to tackle. And I was comparing myself to them because they were further along and they were doing this and they were doing that. And then I'd see someone else doing something else in a completely different arena. And I'd be like, oh, maybe I should do that. And comparing myself to how far along they've gotten and how well they're doing and how they're posting stuff and how they're showing up. And then I'm get hard on myself that I'm not doing enough and this is going quick enough. while I'm still trying to juggle all the other things that I've added to my plate, one of those things is my health and my fitness. That's a huge part for me, and that is carved out every single day of my life to make sure that I give back to myself, to make sure that I take the time to go grocery shop for good, healthy food. I'm not the person that orders out all my meal preps because I like organic food and I like to know where it comes from. And I really like to make sure that it's to my liking. So that's a personal choice that I make on that. And my workouts they're very specific and they're not the shortest, but it's very important to me. Those are things that I've put in as priorities. My family, my boyfriend, those things are so important to me that I carve out time for that. And I've got 2 other business ventures and I have to carve out time for that too. And wanting to carve out time for sitting down and recording a podcast, making time for friends, maybe taking a shower and traveling to see my family. I mean, there's so many things that go into my daily soup that how on earth could I ever compare myself to someone else? Because nobody has the life that I have, and nobody's doing the same things that I'm doing, and nobody cares about the same things that I care about. And I was really letting it get to me, and I have had multiple conversations about women who feel like they're not doing enough, or that they need to be like someone else because of what they're seeing other people allot their time to and what they're seeing other people do on social media. And so if you've ever felt like you're not doing enough, like you can't be like so-and-so, like you don't think you're capable because you can't do what so-and-so's doing, I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to just drop that thought because that's not real. And it's just tearing you down inside and keeping you in that feeling that you're not going to ever be fully happy unless you give in to their way. If you do it their way, then you'll create the success and then you'll be happy. And that's not the truth. Because here's the thing, is I can guarantee you this, that because not one of us has the same life as someone else, that person you're comparing yourselves to has an area in their life that is crumbling, has an area in their life that they want to improve on. And we don't know what that is, but you know what? It could be an area in your life that you're excelling in. And so just keep that in the back of your head, is that social media only shows short snippets of what's going on in other people's lives, and it's never going to be the full picture. And you never truly know how happy someone is. You never truly know the full story. You have no idea what all is on their plate, what all is important to them, what all they're making time for. And what you've decided to put on your plate is your decision. And it's you deciding to show up at 100% for each of those areas that you have established as a priority for yourself. Because it's when you play half-ass in those areas, that's what actually feels like you're not enough. Because you are not giving yourself enough time, enough encouragement, enough belief to play full out in that area. Meaning, if you're going to work out, go all out. Go ham. Make it the best workout ever. So in that short time when you're done, you say, hell yes, I gave it my all. Fuck yeah. Next category. Next category. Let's say it's your relationship. When you are face to face with your partner or on Zoom or whatever it is, play full out. Connect with them. Give it your all. So that when you end that conversation, you can say, fuck yeah, that was awesome. I feel so loved. I gave love. I showed attention. that was amazing. When you show up to your business, your job, whatever it is, play full out, give it your best so that when you are clocked in, clock out, you're done with that, you can say, fuck yeah, I gave it my best. And what I don't want you to do is get lost in the scroll hole, looking at other people's, Instagram accounts and getting stuck in all that, getting stuck in research, getting stuck in trying to find a new system and whatnot. Take time for that when you need to. Take time for being creative. Take time for that, but carve it out. But man, let me tell you, it's so difficult on yourself when you play the comparison game and when you just play full out for yourself in the areas that you establish are important to you. Then you become enough. And it doesn't really matter what someone else is doing or what they want you to do. All that ends up mattering in the end is that you're happy and that you're proud of yourself and you are showing up for you. I really, really, really hope that lands really well for someone out there who's listening to this. Connect with me. Let me know if that resonated with you. Let me know if, you've got a story around comparison and maybe you're struggling with it or maybe you've worked through it. I'd love to know what's worked for you or where you're struggling so that, we can really use this message to help more people. So with that being said, guys, I ask you a favor. If you can just please subscribe to this podcast or share it with someone that you think would love it. That would mean the absolute world to me. That way we can get this podcast into the ears of more listeners and just help more people really step into the life they were truly meant to live in the happiness, abundance, prosperity, success, love, all those wonderful things that make up for a juicy life. And like I always say, you only have one life to live. With that being said, you guys, much love to you. Until the next time. Talk soon.